What is the biggest lie you ever told?
Huh. That's tough.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. Shoot.
It's heavy all of a sudden.
Biggest lie I ever told. I did work for an insurance company.
Oh, great.
Well, it's a little bit difficult to say because I said so many lies.
Yeah, I think everyone lies a bit, right?
Ollie put a whoopee cushion like under a couple seats before, but
I told you guys I had somewhere to be today. I don't know, but
The most trouble I've gotten in is when I lied to my parents about where I was one day.
I remember one time I got caught by my parents. They were out of town and I said I was staying at one friend's house, but I actually went to a party.
Because they were asking me about where I was, and then they called my friends, and my friends told a different story, so.
They called the mom of where I was supposed to stay because they couldn't reach me on my cell phone, and we weren't there. Always answer your cell phone.
The biggest lie I ever told was I am going to church.
Sometimes, I don't know, I'm just like too lazy to like explain the full story.
Yeah. And I ate and I finished the rest of my homework.
No, I told my dad lies so I could get money.
I was broke and I needed some money from my parents and they wouldn't call me back. So I had my roommate call and leave a message that I'd been arrested and that they needed to send money. And I felt terrible and I still feel terrible.
He didn't find out, but I don't want to do it again.
So yeah, like the biggest lie I ever told was like, honestly, being in a relationship with my girlfriend and cheating on her.
I lied to my husband about some things too.
Like I'm an honest person, like, but I just didn't know how to tell her, so I had to lie to her, keep telling her I'm not cheating.
I didn't get caught yet.
Yeah.
I have lied to my friends about how I feel about their boyfriends sometimes. It's not something, like I didn't tell the lie to hurt them or to trick them or to deceive them. So in that way,
there's
it's
a
hard to
difference
say.
between lying and diplomacy.
Yeah.
Maybe I call in sick when I'm not. Oh, I look at the TV. If I have nothing to do, I lie in my bed all day. No regrets.
I used to teach in an after-school program, and we taught anatomy lessons, and I've always really liked teaching anatomy. Sex education is very important, so if the kids that I was teaching had questions, I really wanted to be able to answer them, but because the organization wouldn't allow me, I had to say, oh no, well I'm not allowed to talk to you about that. That's not something I can talk to you about and feel comfortable, but actually I felt very comfortable talking about them, and I wish that they would ask me, but I couldn't do it.
I remember this one job interview, they asked me if I ever felt that I couldn't handle a task under pressure. And I've always felt intimidated by a task, but I answered it as though I wasn't intimidated, I wasn't flustered at all by the question. And if I had to be honest, I would say, yeah, I frequently intimidated by certain tasks, frequently felt like I couldn't do something, and that would be the honest answer.
That I was happy when I wasn't. Someone, would ask, how are you doing, for example, and it's more of like an intimate friend or family member. And instead of just being genuine, like, oh, actually I'm going through a funky day or a funky period right now and going through a little funk, instead of just being genuine, it would be like I had put on shows that I'd be happier when I actually wasn't.
Oh, how you feel today?
I feel fantastic. And yourself?
You just feel fantastic?
I do feel fantastic.
This is a good rule of thumb. You never remember your lies, you always remember the truth. So you're always gonna get caught in a lie.
You know, a lie is always like excuse. When you are not a real responsible person, you say a lie.
In practice, it leads people down the wrong path. It destroys the trust that should exist in human relationships, and it's really a lousy thing to do.